Hello and welcome to this gentle evening yoga session. This is an opportunity for you to stretch out your body before you settle down for the evening. We will be taking a series of gentle movements for you to relax and release your body, ready for a good night's sleep. So when you're ready, coming into a comfortable seated position, whether that be cross-legged, legs extended, or perhaps you want to sit on a block or a bolster. Just allowing your body to settle here, sitting up nice and tall to begin with. And we're going to take 3 rounds of cleansing breath to begin our practice. So we're going to breathe in through the nose and release out through the mouth, closing down the eyes if that's comfortable for you. And then when you're ready, either keeping the eyes closed or slowly blinking them open, we're going to begin circling the head round. Taking this movement nice and slowly, just feeling into any areas of tension or tightness as you move. Taking one more circle in this direction. And then sending your circles the opposite way. One more circle this way. Coming back to center, making sure the shoulders are still down the back. And then if it's comfortable, taking the left hand out to the side. And we're going to drop the right ear down to the right shoulder with an exhale, coming into a neck stretch. So if this feels good, leaving your hand there, or perhaps just walking those fingertips away to increase the stretch. You've also got the option to bring that right hand up and over, applying a gentle pressure above that left ear, and then taking 3 rounds of breath into this stretch. Gently releasing that upper hand, walking that one in, and inhale back to center. And then when you're ready, exhaling it over to the left hand side. Option to bring that left hand up and over and to walk those right fingertips away. 3 rounds of breath here. Gently releasing that hand, inhale back to center when you're ready. Allow the hands to come to the knees, and with your inhale, drawing your shoulders up towards the ears. And release with your exhale. 2 more. Last one. Lovely, and then just gently roll the shoulders. Allow the shoulders to fall back down the back, taking the hands to the knees once more and begin circling the body round. Just feeling into this movement, taking it as big or as small as is comfortable in your body. And when you're ready, sending those circles the opposite way. Final circle this way. Coming back to center, pulling up nice and tall once more. And with your inhale, sweep your right arm up, stretching out tall through the top of the fingertips, keeping the weight even through the sit bone, so you just want that stretch to be coming through the side of the body. And then taking that right hand out to the side, with your next exhale, finding a side bend. Sending that arm up and over, perhaps raising your gaze up to the ceiling, looking to keep that top arm reaching away, so you don't want to find that it's dropping overhead. If that means you need to come up a little higher, that's absolutely fine, but looking to keep that nice length through the side of the body. Perhaps you find that you drop down onto your forearm here, and then taking 3 rounds of breath in your chosen variation. With your next inhale, swinging it all the way up and through, landing that left hand down, and inhale, sweep up the right arm, stretching out tall through the fingertips, and then with an exhale, dropping it over to the left hand side, just finding a comfortable position here, stretching out through the tops of the fingertips, keep the chest open. And then inhale, sweeping it all the way back up through, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, sweep the arms up, gaze goes with the hands, and exhale, twist it round, coming into a twist. Keep pulling up tall through the crown of the head, don't allow your weight to slouch back, and breathing here. Inhale back through center, exhale round to the left. Inhale back up through center, reaching up through the fingertips. Exhale, the hands come down, and then making your way onto all fours. Making sure that your knees are underneath your hips and that your hands are underneath your shoulders. Crown of the head is in line. That's wrong. Head is in line with the spine. And with your inhale, drop your belly, raise your gaze. With your exhale, rounding through the back, drawing the belly button in towards the spine. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, rounding through the back. Keep that movement going and move with your breath. So taking these at your own pace. One more round. And then coming back to that neutral spine. And we're going to just begin circling the hips round. So you may get some clicks and clunks as we move. Don't worry, that is perfectly normal. But just taking these within your own range of movement. One more circle in this direction. Coming up to the top of your circle and then sending it around the opposite way. Final circle this way. And coming back to that neutral tabletop position. And then when you're ready with your inhale, sweep your right arm up. And then with your exhale, we're going to send it down through between your wrist and knee, coming to land on that right shoulder. Right hand side of the face drops down towards the mat. Hips keep stacking up over the knees. Option to leave that left hand where it is or walk it up towards the top of your mat. You've also got the option to bring that left hand up and round the back in a bind if that's comfortable. 3 rounds of breath here. Gently releasing that hand from the bind or walking it back down towards your face if you've taken a variation. And then with your inhale, unfurling, stretching those right fingertips up towards the sky. Exhale back down to the mat. Allowing your body to recenter here before inhaling, sweeping up that left arm. Gaze follows the fingertips. And then exhale, threading that arm down and underneath you. Coming to land on that left shoulder and left hand side of the face. Option to walk that right hand up to the top of the mat or take it around the back in a bind. Nice deep breaths there. When you're ready, releasing that top arm with an inhale, bringing it back down to the face, and then inhale, unfurl, sweep that left arm up before exhaling, landing it down. Leaving the hips where they are, we're going to walk the hands away from the body, coming into melting heart. So we're going to drop our forehead down to the mat. We're going to be opening our chest up towards the thighs, stretching out through the fingertips. However, if this doesn't feel comfortable, you can draw your hands in, taking a bend at the elbow. What we're mainly looking for here is that opening through the chest towards the thighs. Breathing deeply. One more breath. And then gently peeling up with an inhale, sending the hands all the way through, allowing the hips to sink back down onto the heels, coming into child's pose. You've got the option to take this with a wide-legged stance, to have the arms reaching away or have them wrapping around behind you in a more traditional child's pose. And then gently with your inhale, peeling back up and making your way all the way down onto your back. Coming to lie, hugging your knees into your chest to begin with, and just gently rocking from side to side. Taking a few breaths in stillness, allowing the body to settle. And then when you're ready, extending your left leg away, keeping that right knee hugged into the chest. Drawing it in nice and close to begin with. And then with an exhale, opening it out to the right hand side. So you're looking to open out through the front of the hips here, drawing that right knee into the right shoulder. Perhaps placing your left hand on top of your left hip to ensure that that hip hasn't risen up off the mat. And then breathing here. And now we're going to come into a half happy baby. So looking to leave that thigh where it is, sending your foot up towards the ceiling, taking hold of either the shin, ankle or the outer edge of that foot as you raise that foot up towards the ceiling, keeping that bend in the knee. And then taking 5 rounds of deep breath here. And then when you're ready, gently releasing that foot, extending it long, and then just allowing yourself a moment here, feeling into the hips, noticing any sensations that arise, any differences between them. Perhaps it feels a bit looser through that right hip, perhaps that right leg feels that little bit longer. Just noticing what comes up here for you. ready, hugging the left knee into the body, giving a nice big squeeze in first, before taking that left knee out towards the left shoulder, opening up through the hips. Breathing here. And then when you're ready, coming into that half happy baby for 5 rounds of breath, sending that left foot up towards the ceiling as you draw that knee in towards you. And then when you've taken your 5 rounds of breath, gently releasing that foot and then allowing the left leg to extend alongside the right. And then just taking a few moments here, again just feeling into the hips, noticing what's changed. And then when you're ready, drawing the right leg in towards your body, we're just going to come into a gentle twist. So taking hold of that right knee with your left hand, extending your right hand out to the side, and with your exhale, drawing that left leg across the body, twisting it over. Looking to keep that right shoulder drawing in towards the mat, having the right arm out in a T shape. And you can either take your gaze the same way that your leg has gone, or if you want to intensify the stretch slightly, you can take your gaze down that extended arm. Breathing deeply here. With your next inhale, coming back through center, hugging both knees into the chest, giving them a nice big squeeze, maybe taking a gentle rock. And then when you're ready, extend that right leg long, keeping the left knee hugged in. Drawing it in towards you, giving it a nice big squeeze. And then taking hold of that knee with the right hand, extend your left arm out to the side, and with your exhale, we're going to twist it over to the right. Looking to keep that left arm extended away, perhaps taking your gaze down the left arm to increase the stretch, and breathing deeply here. With your next inhale, coming back up through center, giving the knees one final squeeze in before extending them long, preparing for Shavasana. Taking any comfortable position here, whether that be legs extended, arms out to the side with palms face up, or maybe you want to have your hands resting on the body. Maybe it doesn't feel good on your spine to have your legs extended, so you want to take a bend in the knees, feet as wide as the mat, and then drop your knees in on each other in constructive rest. Just deciding which variation feels best in your body, and then taking 3 rounds of cleansing breath, allowing you to settle in. Breathing in through the nose, releasing out through the mouth. And then just invite your body to relax here for the next few moments, taking some time in stillness. This may feel a little bit uncomfortable, and you may want to wiggle and fidget as you lie here. If you can, just keep returning your awareness to your breath. Keep inviting your body back to stillness, allowing yourself a few moments to just be. This is where I will end our practice. Allow yourself as much time as you need here in our Shavasana, relaxing into the mat and the earth beneath you. Keep inviting a sense of release and letting go. I look forward to seeing you for tomorrow's practice. Thank you.